Alrighty, grade 8. Here's part 2. Let's take a look at this question we have in front of us here. It's 2.5 times 1 1/3. Well, what's our answer? Let's work through this together. I'm going to put my work in green. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is we got to get rid of these mixed numbers. Let's change both fractions to improper fractions. So I'm going to ask you to pause it and try and change these mixed numbers into improper fractions. Okay, let's see how well you did. So if I'm going to change 2.5 into an improper fraction, I take my big number on the outside, in this case 2, and I'm going to multiply it by my denominator right here. So I know 2 times 2 is 4, and then I add my numerator to that. So in that case, it is 5. And that is my numerator, and my denominator stays the same in this case, 2. So 2.5 is actually 5 halves. I'm going to multiply that by 1 1/3. Well, let's change that. So my big number on the outside is 1 times 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. Add that to the numerator, so that becomes 4. And my number on the bottom, my denominator stays the same. In this case, it is 3. Okay. Well, let's start multiplying. 5, we multiply the numerators together. So 5 times 4 over... one second here as I pause. Okay, now we multiply the denominators. 2 times 3. Now, before I do this, do we see any numbers that like to play together well? So I see 2 and 4. How many times does 2 go into 4? Twice. And how many times does 2 go into 2? Once. Well, that makes life a little easier. So let's multiply. 5 times 2 is 10. And 3 times 1 is 3. So my answer is 10/3. Or if I want to change that back to a mixed number, how many times does 3 go into 10 without going over? It goes in 3 times. What am I left with? A remainder of 1. And my denominator stays the same. So my answer for 2.5 times 1 1/3 actually works out to be 3 1/3. All right. I'm going to leave you with this question. 2 1/4 times 3 2/5. Change them to improper fractions, multiply numerators, denominators, see if there's any numbers that play well together, reduce, come up with a number. Put your answer in the Edmodo comment section, and we will talk about it in class tomorrow. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow in class.